Hello everyone, welcome to Cook with Asimi. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious chocolate cookies you've ever had. So let's start with the ingredients. You will need chocolate chips. So these are the chocolate chips I'm going to be using. You can see how beautiful they are. And then you are going to need honey. I will show you why you need honey and chocolate bars. You need margarine, butter if you have, sugar. So I'm going to add sugar into a bowl and then add margarine into that same bowl because we are going to cream both together, and then add honey. And why I'm adding honey to this is because honey adds rich sweetness that actually mimics brown sugar, so it gives similar brown sugar flavor. It also makes your cookies extra soft and chewy. So if you don't have brown sugar, make use of honey. So you mix until it is pale. I want it to be really pale, so you can see it now that it has changed color. It's no longer yellow as before. When it gets to this, you know that okay is ready. Then you are going to break your egg into another bowl. So you are going to beat these eggs until it's fluffy and airy so that your cookies will turn out to be chewy. So we're going to prep our dry ingredients. I'll be adding flour, sift flour, and then baking soda, baking powder, added salt. So this is baking powder now. So our creamed butter, sugar and honey, we're going to put it in a bigger bowl because this will give room for us to be able to mix our dry and wet ingredients together. Because I'm against wastage, that is why I'm scraping everything from this bowl using my spatula. So give this video a like, comment and subscribe. So I'm going to add vanilla extract to the egg and then beat it together. We are going for that bakery like flavor so that our cookies will be rich. So just follow this process step by step. So next thing to do is that you are going to add your egg into your creamed butter and then add some of the dry ingredients. Using your spatula, you are going to mix everything together. You're incorporating it so you don't see the flour again. So when you get to this place, yes, then you are going to add another set of egg into that same mixture. Why you are taking it step by step is that you want everything to mix properly. You don't want to be seeing flour in it and egg in a different place. And another reason is that it prevents over mixing. If you dump all your flour in at once, you have to stir a lot harder and longer, which develops too much gluten. So over mixing, it also makes your dough to be tough instead of soft and chewy. And for this recipe, we are going for a soft and chewy dough, not a tough cookie. So you get, so just take it step by step. You are not rushing anywhere, and follow this process and you get a very perfect cookies. So if you've gotten to this point of the video, please like, comment and subscribe to show that you care and you are enjoying this video. Thank you so much. So you can see how the dough has come to be. Yes, this is how you want your dough to look like. That's how you know that yes, my cookies is about to be ready. This is the consistency of the dough. So here comes the fun part, adding your chocolate bars. I'll first add my chocolate bars into this and use my spatula to gently incorporate it together. You can see how this is looking. Oh, so delicious. So you can use semi-sweet, milk, or even dark chocolate chips, depending on your preference. So any type of chocolate you want to use is actually okay, as far as you will enjoy it. So I added my chocolate chips. Look at how delicious this dough looks like. As Yoruba people will say, oncho. So you just gently fold in everything together. And please do not overmix at this point. We are just folding it in together. So I'm going to add the last part of the chocolate chips because I want my cookies to be rich. in chocolate. So fold it in gently, gently, gently. You can guess what is going to come next after this. So I'm just going to make it like scrape everything around, because we don't want to waste anything from this bowl. Every dough counts. So I'm going to cover it and allow to rest in the fridge for 30 minutes. And why I did that is because I want a thicker cookie. Like, I want the cookie to have volume. So on a baking tray, I'm going to use measuring cup. That's 1/8 cup to scoop out the cookie dough. Please note, put your cookie dough on a greased pan or use a baking paper. So I'm going to make the dough into balls so that our cookies will come out round. I want it to have like a definite shape. So if you want it to have like a really nice shape, make it into a ball. Please note that you should leave enough space in between each dough balls, because when you are baking this dough, it's going to spread out, and if there's not enough space, they are going to just clump with each other. So you are going to preheat your oven for 10 minutes and then bake for 20 minutes on moderate heat. And after 20 minutes of baking, this is what you should get. You can see how easy it is to remove these cookies from the baking tray, and that's because I greased my pan properly. If you don't want to grease your pan, you can use a baking paper. So you allow this to cool for another 5 minutes, and that's the simple way you make your rich, chewy chocolate cookies that have deep chocolate flavor in every bite. You can see the chocolate bars and the chocolate chips. It is actually best eaten with a glass of milk for maximum enjoyment. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.